Hi, this is Kid Malek from Malek and Malek. This is going to be a quick recap on Medco14s. So, if you go on section 3B, this is, if anything else, this is one thing that you want to keep track of, keep your eye on, always be aware of. And what I'm talking about is in section 3B, it says, please estimate when the injured worker should be able to return to the job held on the date of injury for this period of restricted duty, and then there's a date. So you got to keep track of this. So if you go to the doctor, for instance, on say August 1st, and then your doctor certifies you until, for example, December 1st, it's gonna, in that line on the date, it's gonna say 12/1 and say 2016. You want to be aware of that 12/1/2016 date, because if you go past that date and you haven't gotten a new Medco, if you haven't been certified again by your doctor, the BWC often will either stop your TT, or and if that's the case, if that's what they do, then you're going to have to go through the whole process of requesting TT again. You might have to go to hearings. It just creates a bunch of problems. So before that date expires, you want to go to your doctor, and if you're still temporarily and totally disabled, you want to go to your doctor before that date comes and then get you certified out to whenever your doctor thinks you're going to be able to return to work. Otherwise, and sometimes it'll go past that date, and we could call the claim rep, and the claim rep is understanding if we get a new one from the doctor within a reason, within a few days. But other times you could have a claim rep who might be a stickler, and then again you're gonna have to request TT again. It's gonna have to be processed. The employer might appeal the granting of TT. It's just one of those things. Just be aware of it. Keep your eye on it. And then the other thing that causes a lot of problems, section 4A, and when your doctor is certifying you temporarily and totally disabled, they have to certify you for allowed conditions in the claim. So if your claim is only allowed for a lumbar sprain, and your doctor puts lumbar sprain, and then they put other conditions like a herniated disc or lumbar stenosis or whatever, and they say yes, this is preventing you from returning to work, then that could create problems too, because then the issue is, well, are you prevented from returning to work because of an allowed condition, or because of a condition that's either hasn't been allowed yet, or a condition that's been disallowed? So you want to be cognizant of your doctor only certifying you TT for allowed conditions. And finally, the other section you have to have is section 8. Again, this is pretty simple. It should be, but you need your doctor to sign and date that Medco14. If they don't sign and date it, it's useless. So those are the three things: section 3B, section 4A, and then have the doctor sign and date it. Again, always keep an eye on when your certification ends. Renew the certification before the certification ends. So have your doctor, again, if your doctor certified you TT, temporarily and totally disabled, from say August 1st till December 1st, 2016, you want to get new certification before December 1st, 2016. So you want to go back to your doctor, you want to explain what's going on. He's going to do an exam, take objective findings. If he finds that you're still temporarily and totally disabled, he'll certify you out to however long he's going to certify you out till. So if you keep those in mind, you'll be okay. All right. Again, this is Kip from Malek and Malek. If you have a workers' comp claim, I'm always going to recommend that you get an attorney. We'd prefer you come to us, but it doesn't matter. Go to anybody. If anything else, just get an attorney. If your claim is if it's beyond like something that clears up in an hour or two or a day, it just behooves you to get an attorney. It's to your benefit to get an attorney. If you think that the employer is going to treat you well, they may, and they may not. So again, it's better to get an attorney earlier than later, when the attorney has to untangle your claim. All right, thanks again for listening to this, and hopefully you find some benefit.